Imagine a civilization brilliant and powerful, vanishing beneath the waves in a single terrible day. This is the legend of Atlantis, a story whispered for millennia. It captures our minds, it sparks our deepest curiosities. Does this lost city hold secrets of an advanced past? Or is it merely a reflection of our own hopes and fears? The ocean is vast, its depths conceal so much. We have explored more of the moon's surface than our own ocean floor. What wonders or what warnings might lie hidden? The name itself, Atlantis, evokes images of grandeur. We picture towering spires, we see advanced technology. We imagine a society that achieved incredible feats. Then, catastrophe struck. A sudden final end. This narrative is potent. It speaks to the fragility of civilization. It reminds us that even the greatest can fall. The allure is undeniable. We search for it. We dream of it. The story of Atlantis begins with one man, the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Around 360 BC, he wrote two dialogues. These were named Timaeus and Critias. In these texts, he introduced Atlantis to the world. He described it as a mighty naval power. It was located beyond the Pillars of Hercules. These pillars are what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. This places Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean, a vast unknown expanse to the ancient Greeks. This detail alone sparked endless speculation. Plato's account is remarkably specific. He tells of a magnificent island continent, larger than Libya and Asia Minor combined. Its capital city was a marvel of engineering. It had concentric rings of land and water. There were grand canals and bustling harbors. The Atlanteans were said to be descendants of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. They possessed great wealth. They had advanced knowledge. Their military was formidable. They sought to conquer lands around the Mediterranean. According to Plato, Atlantis was a utopian society at first. Its people were virtuous and noble. But over time, corruption crept in. Plato's tale of Atlantis is the most famous, but is it entirely unique? When we look at other ancient cultures, we find intriguing parallels. Many civilizations have stories of great floods, cataclysmic events that reshaped the world. Think of Noah's Ark in the Judeo-Christian tradition, or the Epic of Gilgamesh from Mesopotamia. These tales speak of divine anger. They describe widespread destruction by water and the survival of a chosen few. Could these be distorted memories of real events? Consider also the legends of sunken lands, or lost paradises hidden beneath the waves. These motifs appear in various mythologies, from the mythical Welsh cantref of Cantre'r Gwaelod to the lost continent of Lemuria, once theorized in the Indian Ocean, or Mu in the Pacific. While these are not Atlantis, they share a common theme, a sense of loss, a memory of a golden age, a place that vanished. Do these stories all spring from separate imaginations, or do they hint at a collective ancient trauma? Section 4. Science scans the seabed, geological clues and catastrophes. If Atlantis was real, where is the evidence? Science offers tools to investigate such claims: geology, oceanography, archaeology. These disciplines search for physical traces. One theory connects Atlantis to the Minoan civilization. This culture flourished on Crete and on Thera, now Santorini. Around 1600 BC, a colossal eruption occurred on Thera. It triggered massive tsunamis. It buried Akrotiri in ash like Pompeii. The effects were felt across the Aegean Sea. Could this be the basis for Plato's story? The Minoans were a maritime power. Their decline coincides with this time frame. The description fits a civilization destroyed by disaster. However, there are discrepancies. Plato described Atlantis in the Atlantic Ocean. He said it was larger than Libya and Asia Minor. Section 5. The modern obsession, expeditions, theories, and fantasies. The quest for Atlantis did not end with ancient philosophers or early geologists. It continues with vigor in our modern age. Each year, new theories emerge. New expeditions are launched. The allure of the lost city is powerful. It fuels both serious research and wild speculation. Some explorers use sophisticated technology. They analyze satellite imagery. They deploy deep-sea robots. They meticulously study ancient texts for hidden clues. They search for any anomaly that might point to a forgotten civilization. Many locations have been proposed for Atlantis, dozens in fact, from the Azores and the Canary Islands in the Atlantic, to Spain, Morocco, Ireland, and even Antarctica. Some theories point to the Caribbean, near Bimini, where underwater rock formations known as the Bimini Road sparked excitement. Though most geologists identify these as natural beach rock, each proposed site has its champions, each has its set of arguments. Yet none have yielded conclusive proof. The search itself becomes the story. This enduring obsession has also attracted less scientific ideas. Atlantis has been linked to aliens. Section 6. The power of a story. Why Atlantis still captivates us. Why does the story of Atlantis hold such a powerful grip on our collective imagination? After more than 2 millennia, its allure remains undiminished. Perhaps it is the ultimate tale of lost grandeur, a civilization that had it all. Advanced knowledge, immense wealth, a utopian society. And then, in a flash, it was gone. This narrative resonates deeply. It speaks to our anxieties about the impermanence of our own achievements. It is a cosmic memento mori. The idea of a hidden superior past is also incredibly appealing. If Atlantis existed, perhaps its people knew secrets we have forgotten. Secrets about science, philosophy, or spirituality. Finding Atlantis could mean rediscovering this lost wisdom. It could unlock new potentials for humanity. This hope is a powerful motivator. It taps into a common human desire for enlightenment, for a shortcut to a better future, guided by the wisdom of the past. It's a seductive thought. Moreover, Atlantis serves as a perfect blank canvas. Plato provided a framework. Section 7. The Ocean Secret. Does Atlantis sleep or dream? So we return to the fundamental question, Atlantis myth or reality. The evidence is complex and often contradictory. Plato's account is detailed, yet it is presented within philosophical dialogues. This makes its literal interpretation uncertain. Scientific investigations have found no definitive proof of a sunken continent as he described, at least, not yet. The vastness of the ocean still holds many secrets. We have only scratched the surface of its depths. Perhaps Atlantis was a memory, a distorted echo of a real Bronze Age catastrophe like the Minoan eruption, or a composite of several such events, passed down through oral tradition, transformed and embellished over time, until Plato captured it in his writings. In this sense, it could be inspired by reality, even if the specific details are fictionalized. The human mind is good at weaving narratives, especially from fragments of truth and powerful emotions. Or maybe Atlantis was purely a product of Plato's genius.